One day, I suddenly sit there for hours, trying to remember your voice from long ago. I remember your eyes, your hair, your hands. I remember the dress you wore that rainy evening, even the way you tilted your head when laughing. Yet the sound once closer than my breathing now waits somewhere beyond memory's door. Arthur Alton Wynne invites you to enjoy the song. The day I can no longer remember your voice, I remember when you called me from the corner. Evening traffic moving through your words. I asked you where exactly you were standing. You laughed and said, beneath those trees nearby. A little leaf had fallen on your shoulder. I hurried over as the street lights woke. Back then, your voice could find me anywhere. I remember all our late night conversations. Sometimes you would tell me everything that happened. Sometimes only ask if I was still awake. Then we both grew quiet, listening to rain. The telephone grew warmer in my hand. One goodbye would linger several minutes. Neither wanted to be first to end the call. The day I can no longer hear your voice, I try to say your name inside the silence. Try to recall the way your first words sounded. Try to hear the laughter after sentences. Your face remains untouched inside my memory. Only your voice has turned to mist on water. I reach toward it, my hand. An old telephone remains inside a drawer. Its screen is scratched, its battery nearly gone. I plug it in and wait for light to find it, then slowly travel through the years we knew. There are photographs and little conversations. Your name still waits among forgotten contacts, but not one recording of your voice remains. The day I can no longer hear your voice, I still remember you beside the window. Your fingers slowly turning the silver spoon, your lowered lashes while you read a letter, your smile appearing just before you spoke. voice calls from the sidewalk. A young woman calling someone down the street. For one brief moment, I turn around too quickly, thinking an old season has called my name. But the stranger passes underneath the branches. Her voice follows her beyond the corner, and I remain beside the open door. Night returns into the room quite slowly. I do not try to summon you again. The telephone lies quietly beside my book. Outside the window, rain begins to fall. Then somewhere comes a very little melody, carrying one note I almost recognize. I sit and listen without giving it a name.